All right. I hope all of you guys can hear me as we try to get live again. We don't have a great track record, obviously, of going live, so let's see what happens. All right. Welcome, guys. We're trying to get better at this thing. Trying to. How's everybody out there? Hey, Dean, big shout out, man. Thanks for joining the 480 volt club. I am excited for all of you guys that are joining. Let me put that up there for you. Let me move the screen around and we are going to get started. The 480 volt club, I got the 240 volt and the 480 volt. It's the best way, I guess I can tell you, to support the channel. All this equipment and technology costs a lot of money. The streaming and all that stuff, you know, I wish it wouldn't. That way a lot more people could probably get on and do this kind of stuff. But, you know, I have a passion to help you electricians and electrical contractors level up. So I just appreciate you. And hopefully everything goes smooth today. We don't have too many hiccups. I'm actually streaming from a 5G T-Mobile home internet card. Because I am remote right now. I'll be remote for the next week and I'll be back in LA. So thank you for joining me. Let's get some of these comments up here and we're going to get started. So Dean, again, thank you for the 480 volt club support. You guys are going to get special perks. We're going to do some live events for just the 480 volt and above members. It's almost like a private one-on-one coaching, except you're going to be in a group of people that will all going to be able to comment and help each other out. So super excited. If you haven't joined, you can go down to that right side if you're on a laptop or on a desktop and hit the join button. If you are on a cell phone, I honestly don't know how to do that, but we can just come right over here and turn on our... Let's share and get into our Android phone here. Let me fingerprint that. I'm going sideways just to be a better screen. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, by the way. All right, so if we go here and go to your channel, looks like I'm streaming live there, as you can see. And right there, it says join. You see that join button to the right? That's what you hit, and you can join the 360 Electrician channel. So I really appreciate it. And in a minute, let me get back over here. And I hope you guys got some great questions. Look, it's the end of the year, usually about this time. I usually try to start earlier because I'm a procrastinator. If you're an electrician right now, you're just got into the trade, you are a helper, you are a journeyman, should I say, for myself. But, you know, everything takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. So wherever you're at right now, it's a great time right now of year to hit that reset button, to sit back and really analyze how you're not going to do anymore for 2022 that's not working. So leave those comments down below and I'm going to go through them. And when I signed up for coaching, and I always send you guys email and I go, how am I going to coach you in Canada? And most of you guys say everything you see on the channel is relevant to the electrical trade in Canada. So big shout out. We appreciate you. That is awesome. 24 buildings on campus with 2 other electricians. Never a dull moment. I hear you. I hear you, man. If you love it and try to level up your game in that area, you know, going out on your own isn't always the best thing in the world for everybody. So we salute you guys that are union guys, that are working for others. Be the best electrician you can. And you know what? Reach out. There's several different things that you can do. Pedezzo, hello. Good to see you. How do you become a member? Hey, to become a member, again, there is a join button at the bottom right. If you're looking at the screen, it says join. 240 volt members, we love you. You do get some perks there. Big shout outs. 480 volt and above. There is nothing above a 480 volt. I haven't done a 600 volt yet, but 480 volt and above, you do get some extra perks. You get some extra videos that are coming and live sessions just like this with an intimate group. You know, we only have about 10 or 15 members that are 480 volts. We'll kind of get into a private session with yourselves. You can ask me questions, ask each other questions. So anytime you are ready, please do that. All right, so let's get into it. Couple things I want to show you first and foremost. If we are trying to level up our game in 2022, this whole political craziness right now, I know is getting to a lot of you. It's getting to me. Inflation is just nuts. I did hear some good news that gas prices might be dropping shortly. That's going to be great for us service technicians because we're driving a lot. So what I'm doing is implementing kind of a new route system where if you are driving to a job in my company, we are kind of boxing jobs together. We've done this in the past, and what I mean by that is we are trying to get all these non-emergency calls and telling them that, you know what, we pick a day out of the week, like let's just say on a Wednesday or a Thursday. I never want to do Monday because it's hectic. Tuesday is always kind of bleed over. You never want to do Thursday or Friday because if you start a big project, you're going into the weekend. So Wednesdays and Thursdays are great days for your non-emergency jobs. If you get calls from really good customers or people that just call, you can even offer them like a free service call at that time and say, hey, you know what, we're scheduling for Wednesday or Thursday. Schedule all your small calls or your service calls on Wednesday and Thursday. And then that morning, wake up, let everybody know in the morning the time slot that you're going to give them. Wake up in the morning and go to Google Maps and type in all your locations and see what your most effective and efficient way is to do that loop so you're not spending a lot of money in gas. Right now, we're traveling about 50 to 80 miles one way and then having to come all the way back to another service call and then going back another 30 or 40 miles. We're filling up the tank in our Transits, which don't get the best gas mileage, better than our Chevy, but not the best. You know, we're putting about $120 of gas every 3 days. That's a lot of money. So leveling up this year means a couple of things. Get your Costco or your Sam's Club, or if you have a Walmart in your area, and whatever membership gas card you have that's going to save you 10, 15 cents a gallon, go ahead and get one of those. It's worth it. If you get the Costco business membership, they're going to give you some money back from every dollar you spend. So I recommend you guys do that as well. That is going to be a good way to go. All right, and then, as I said, fill up your gas on those routes, and if there's a Costco along the way, make sure that tank is full. Schedule all those people on the same day, call them in the morning, and let them know you're coming. And then same thing. If you have 2 jobs in a day, make sure you split those 2 jobs and try to do them in an order that saves you gas, all right? All right, so let's take a look. That's one way to level up. The next way to level up this year, if you haven't already, thanks very much, Pedezzo, for the 480-volt membership. Big shout out to you. And let's get into my cell phone really quick. I want to show you something here. So I want to write down here, my first way to level up is efficiency. Oh, but gosh, I know I didn't spell that right? But I'm an electrician. So efficiency. What does that mean to me? One huge way is information. I have downloaded the Uglies book on my cell phone, as you can see it right there. This is Uglies. Again, I'm going to come back over here. You can see Uglies 2020 right here. Let's go to the Play Store and see if I can find it for you guys. Software is a great way to level up. When you are on the field, let's type in Uglies. When you are on the field and you need information, let's see, am I in the right spot? Thought it was. Yep. Let's go into the Play Store, go to apps, and let's type it in, why don't we? Here we go. Uglies Electrical. Let's see if that pops up, that app. And there it is right there. You can see Uglies 2020. Click on that on your Apple or on your Android and download the Uglies book. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I don't use the hard copy anymore. I use this one. And if we open it up, I have, let's go to the main screen here, the home screen. You've got your topics, your calculations, your diagrams, your symbols, your conversions. Look, for bending, look at that. How awesome is that? Quick reference for you guys. What a great way to level up. Hey, if you like Uglies or you use it, leave me a comment right below. Joseph, it is nice, man. This thing is awesome. If you guys use Uglies on the field, let me know. So here's a cool part right here. You can see right up here, I'm circling, and I know it might be hard, but there is a favorites tab. In my favorites tab, I have my ampacities, my number of conductors in trade size conduits. A really important one, grounding electrode conductor for alternating current systems, and the minimum size grounding conductor. Why do I have these? My guys call me a lot. These are one of the things we're always looking up on the field. So check it out. Let's go to the grounding electrode conductor. You're doing a new panel upgrade, right? Let's get you off here, Joseph. If you're doing a new panel upgrade, remember on main panels and services, your grounding conductor, what you're grounding to earth, is not the same as an equipment ground. It's a different calculation. So let's go back into the Uglies under that table right there. And you can see right here, it says that if your incoming riser wires, let's just say you're doing an overhead service, and your wires are for a 200 amp, usually you can see right here, we use 2-aught or 3-aught. That's our incoming copper wire coming into our meter section, right? Into our meter. You need a number 4 grounding conductor in copper and a 2 in aluminum. Now, I've never used aluminum to ground to my ground rods or anything like that. If you had, comment down below. So this is awesome, isn't it? So let's just say you're going with a 400 amp. I have a residential unit that we just did. I've got a video on it. I did a video on one of my jobs that was the ADU unit, and I went in there early for inspection. We ended up passing inspection, but my guys had like 10 things they didn't do. One of them was to install, I think, the grounding electrode. So that one happened to be a 400 amp, but the utilities allowed us to use a 350 MCM conductor for that, right? So when we come down here and we go over 3-aught through 350, there it is right there. We move over and we see that we need a 1-aught copper grounding wire from our panel to our ground rods or to our rebar, right? If you have a U for ground. And now if you were doing for equipment grounding, oops, let's go back over here, minimum size for equipment ground. So here you are. This is your overcurrent protection, okay? So again, this is, let's just say you have a main panel and you have a 100 amp breaker that's being a 100 amp sub panel. This is the section you're going to go to find out what size ground wire, because this one goes on the overcurrent, see, device. So if you have a 100 amp breaker, you can see it right there. We're going to scoot right over and we can see that our sizing conductor for our ground is a number 8. You got it? Right there. Now, how fast did we find that? That is so much faster than the code book. That is so much faster than going into even your app or typing it on Google. And this is going to be a lot more accurate than what you're going to find on Google sometimes, unless you get the actual NEC chart. So I hope that levels up. That's one way you're going to be able to level up. Download the Uglies app for your iPhone or for your Android. Again, you can find it at the Play Store. I'm going to show it again here one more time. Hassan, good to have you. Welcome. Successful apprentice. How can I be a successful apprentice on my journey to become a licensed contractor master electrician? All right, that is a great question for others out there from YouTubers that have owned their own business. I recommend you listen to people like me that have owned their own company, that have had employees before. But look at some of my videos. The best way that you're going to level up as an apprentice is to be or learn something that the other guys aren't doing that's going to give value to your customer, okay? I hope that helps. Click back into the channel and look at some of the videos. All right. One huge way, you guys in coaching, one of your biggest questions you guys have asked me is how do I bid and how do I price things? I think for 80%, that means 8 out of 10 jobs, you guys are not selling high enough. Your price is too low. Everybody I've coached so far that I go through their pricing scheduling to see where they should be on pricing, I've noticed that you guys are too cheap. You guys are short selling your contracting job. Look, I'm not hating on you. I did that for 5 years until one day I said, dang it, I need to get a new service van. And guess what I had to do? I had to go to my own personal checkbook and write a check to my company so that my company could buy a service van. That's not the way to do it, because I was only charging a certain amount. What I thought was making a ton of money at the end of the day, because I was making $40 more an hour than I was working for my old boss. But that $40 an hour didn't cover payroll costs, insurance costs, workman's comp, and all the different things that are going to come along with it. So those of you that are charging $65, $75 an hour, you guys are losing money. Sign up for coaching. I'll leave a link below at the end of this live stream. Or actually, I can probably do it now on the computer while we're going. But sign up for coaching, because the number one thing you need to do to level up is to make sure you're making the correct amount of money to cover your costs, to pay your journeyman, even if that's you, to pay your office worker, even if that's you, because you're wearing a multiple amount of hats, and to pay you as the business owner, because you're taking all the risk. And last but not least, the business itself, okay? All these different areas need to make money. We need to make sure you're pricing it correctly. All right, Joel, you got a question here? Looks like I also ask many questions to our inspectors. We get a lot of lab equipment from overseas, a lot of weird configurations. I've had the ugliest book since trade school. That's awesome. It's good to go. You know, I had a job the other day. They wanted an estimate. Equipment came from China, 3-phase, 330 volt. Good luck with that one. So the first thing most of you guys will do if you're inexperienced is you'll take a look at that equipment and tell the guy the wrong information, which is, oh man, you can't install that equipment here. You bought the wrong voltage. Send it back. You scare the crap out of your customer. He has, he doesn't have any confidence in anything. He just spent $80,000 on this piece of equipment. No. Experience tells you that they make a transformer that will buck or boost you to 330 volt Chinese equipment. It's out there. You just got to ask your wholesale house. So we get to see a bunch of stuff like that too. We did some aerospace jobs and the same thing. We've got some European equipment. We got some Chinese equipment, a lot of CNC stuff, lots of different voltages across the world. A good way to level up is go online to Google maybe, if that's what you do, commercial industrial, and say different electrical voltages, phases, and hertz around the world and kind of study up on that. I think it'd be a great idea. All right. So another way we want to level up, you guys, is, of course, software. If you are a service company and you got multiple people and you're just having a hard time running it, I definitely recommend House Call Pro. There is a book. I just left it up here. Give me 2 seconds. I want to tell you guys about. What did I do with that book? Should have had it ready for you. Sorry. Going to pause for 1 second here and take a look. All right. Well, I don't know what I did with it. I probably was reading it in the car. But there are some books I want to link down below on how to level up your business and run your business. They're all in one books on marketing, on sales, on bookkeeping, on hiring. You need to get some kind of resource and you need to level up on that. Another way you need to level up is on your marketing. I don't like to spend money on marketing. I hate Yelp. I don't necessarily like Google Maps, although it's better than Yelp. I don't like to be a prisoner to my, and if you're just starting out and you do 10 jobs on Yelp and you get all of a sudden one, out of 10, maybe 4 or 5 are going to give you some stars or review you if you're not marketing it right or if you're not asking them for it. But then you're going to get that one customer you had to flake on or something went wrong, a piece of equipment you got had a warranty issue, and bam, you're going to hit that 1 star within 10 or 15 jobs. It's going to bring your rating back down to 4 and you're going to hate life. And now you spent all this money with Yelp, so you got another month to go in advertising, but nobody's going to click on you because the guys above have 50 stars somehow with a 5-star rating. Don't ask me how. It's almost impossible. So I don't like to be held hostage necessarily. It's a great way to start. It's a good way just to get your foot in the door. Angie's List, Thumbtack, Yelp, all of these things are great when you start, but do not build your business model on top of these things. For 2022, word of mouth, okay? Word of mouth is key. But not only word of mouth, do you mine? What does mining mean? You got a mountain, you're going to start picking at it, and you're mining. You're mining for gold. Golden nuggets are your referrals from your existing customers. You've got to mine those, all right? If you guys have done coaching, by the way, with me, leave a comment down below and share what you got out of coaching. I can't look at all of the messages up here, but definitely if you got some value out of coaching, please let me know. All right, let's go back over here, and I want to talk about the coaching link. The rates are going up as I get filled. I obviously don't have time to coach as much as I would like to, but I do have openings in the next couple days, in the next couple weeks, so sign up. I also want to show you, let's see here what we got. I want to get over here to talk about the marketing upside down pyramid, okay? So let me get over here to my notes in my phone again. That way I can share it with you guys. And let's come over here for all of you guys that just joined. Thank you for being here. Stephen, thank you for being here. How are we doing on solar? We just started doing solar and it's working, but margins are tight. Do you have someone in your company that does the engineering and plans, or do you sub it out? Thank you. Stephen, unless you are doing only solar, it's almost impossible to hire an in-house engineer, and it actually doesn't make sense. Absolutely, we are subbing it out. Let me get over here into my pictures. Before I get up there, let me just show you a job we did last week. Let's see, that was from Mike, and I'm sure he sent it to me. So I do sub it out. I always have. There are a lot of great companies out there. What city or state are you in? I can give you some names and numbers of some great. It's a 16 panel job. I charged $17,000, $17,800. That was with a panel upgrade. And that ended up going very well. We did do a 200 amp upgrade. We put in N phase. So we did do very well on that one. If you guys want to know more about solar, definitely hit me up on either coaching or DM me at jeff@the360electrician.com. This is a great job, great customers, worked out very well. So your margins, I'm not sure. I usually charge $1,000 per panel. Let me know what you're charging, Stephen. How much are you charging per panel? And again, what area are you in? That is super important. It looks like San Diego if you're a Chargers fan, right? I'm not sure if that's true or not, but okay. Anyway, let's take a look here and get some other comments. I've got Third Eye Balls. Always see you up here. I am good to see you. I believe you did do coaching. Glad to see you back on the channel. I'm wanting to have another session with you soon. I want to go over contracts with the builders. Awesome. Hey, we had a great session, if I remember correctly. I do have that paperwork video out. Let me see if I can open it here in YouTube. If you guys haven't seen it, let's go to the channel. And here, let me get you in here right now. Let's open it up, and I have something for the contracts with the builders. If you guys haven't seen it, phone's going a little bit slow. Let me get off Wi-Fi on this one since we're using Wi-Fi to do the stream. Looks like we're dropping a lot of frames. All right. Let's see. It was a couple of videos ago. Where is that one? Bum, 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 bum. All right, I'm taking a look here. I want to share this one with you guys because if you're looking for contracts, this is what you want to go with. Where are we? Where are we? Here it is. Was this it? Let me take a look. All right, well, anyway, yep, this one, I think I go over it. Let me just zoom in. 5,000. I use that for a lot of my contracts. Looks like Jose is asking if that is Omega Steve. Is this Omega Steve? Looks like you guys know each other. All right. Hopefully you guys can connect. That is a great way to do that. Yep, Steve is in San Diego, obviously with the Chargers. Wasn't too much of a no-brainer right there. All right, let's get into some questions. Anybody else have any questions for me? Gonna go back up here. I'm gonna try to find some content. I've got a couple of videos that we did. Let me close that one out. Black Friday, any good Black Friday specials? I got a lot of good stuff on Black Friday. Again, for those that you are asking, if you go to the channel and you come over here, right there in that corner, I'm circling it. Hopefully you can see it says join right next to the 360 Electrician. That is how you join. You get into there and you get a nice intro video and you can join right there with the 240 volt club. Or you can come down here, join with the 480 volt. If you do join with the 480 volt, you are going to get live events that others are not going to be involved with. Just the 480 volt members. All right, guys, let's see if we got any other comments. I've got some more videos on how you're going to level up in 2022. If you need help hiring electricians, come see me. Click that coaching link down below. In fact, while we're at it, I am going to go ahead and put that link in the comment section. If you want any other links down there, please let me know. Hassan, while I'm doing that, you've got a question for me. At what age did you get into the trade? That is a great question. So I was kind of, how we should say, a high school dropout without being a high school dropout. I actually took my GED early and got out of school. School wasn't really my favorite thing in the world. I was good at math. You know, obviously, you do need to know the basics. And let me see if I can get in here. Sorry. And so right out of high school, my mom told me, hey, don't rely on your dad's business. You should probably learn a trade. And I said, okay. And we had a family friend that was in the electrical trade. And he was an electrician. And my mom said, that guy never goes hungry. He goes, why don't you go and learn a trade? And I did. I did 2 years of electrical construction and maintenance and got my 2-year degree in electrical construction and maintenance from LA Trade Tech, Los Angeles Trade Technical College. That was an incredibly awesome college. Love it. Big shout out if any of you have gone to Trade Tech. If any of you are watching from Trade Tech, say hi to Mr. Ellerton. He was one of my professors. He was awesome. I think he's the dean of students there now. But give him a shout out. Tell him you saw me on the 360 Electrician page. Tell him to come and take a look. Love to come and teach a class down there, actually. I've been wanting to reach out to him. Anyway, on a side note, it was right out of when I got out. I did electrical for 1 year and do the trade again. I met my wife. And sorry, I know I'm looking over here. I'm just adding some of the links down below for you guys. I met my wife, and my father-in-law said, hey, no job, no marriage. So I had to get back to work after I sold my second company. And so I said, well, I know how to do electrical. Been doing it before. I got my degree in it. Let me go work for the largest service contractor in Los Angeles I could find. And that's exactly what I did. Didn't reinvent the wheel. I basically learned it from there and went on to start the 360 Electric company. So that's how I got in the trade. I was about 19 and loved it. All right, let me get this link. If you guys want coaching, there is the link. I'm putting it on there right now, so you can go down to the comment section and click that link. All right, any other questions? All right, Dean, Audible books to listen to. Man, I've been dropping the ball on that one, to be honest with you. I really need to get you guys some of the best audiobooks that I have seen for you guys to level up. Here it is. All right, I just put up the coaching form for you guys. So I'll take some time as soon as we're done and get you guys some books to read. Click on the link that I'm going to put at the bottom of this video, of this feed in the descriptions. Sign up for Audible and let's see here. Sign up for Audible and you are going to get, I believe, 2 books for free on Audible. But don't sign up yet until I put the links below. And the reason for that is you don't want to sign up and then not know what books to get. So give me a second. Let me get in here and let me find my Audible link. I'm going to do that for you guys. And then I'm also going to link the books that you guys should probably think about getting. I will tell you some of them. There's a couple of sales books here, audiobooks right here. There we go. Let's see. Out. Let me click that link. It's the last one at the bottom. Let's actually put it on the top. Okay, it's the top one right there, audiobooks. Sign up for your free trial. Get in there. Hope you guys are still sticking with me. I'm just giving you guys some resources that you're asking for. And let me get into that right now. As I do that, let's see, Pedezzo, you are currently in the process of submitting your contractor's application with the Arizona Register of Contractors. I've started my new business and will need help. All right, hit that link below on coaching. Hit that link below on coaching. That's all I can say. Let me open up Audible here and let's see what we got here in Audible. I hate that this thing is doing it like this. All right, let me see if I can open up my app. Audible. All right, let's get in here. Let's get some of the best books you can get. And let's type in business. And let's see who pops up, and I'll give you some recommendations right here. All right, now you have the, I should really know the names of them. Let's type in business contractor because I always forget the guy's name. The E-Myth Revisited, that's what it is. The E-Myth Contractor, okay? There you go. You got Profit First for Contractors. I mean, look at all these great books you're going to find. Let me see if there it is. The Landscape Contractor. I don't like the Landscape Contractor. It doesn't matter for us. But Michael Gerber, or the E-Myth for Contractors, is a great book. I don't know why they took it off Audible. I don't think they have it here anymore, but you can probably buy it from somewhere. Buy the audiobook, even if it's not on Audible. Okay? The Profit First for Contractors, great reference. You know, you really got to think about profit. When I say, look, you got to pay yourself first as the business owner. You got to pay yourself first, you know, as the company before, you know, you buy anything else, you do anything else. You'll find that there's always money at the end of the day. This is $19.99, but you're going to get it if you click the link down below for this description. And then I always want to talk about sales. You know, Zig Ziglar is incredible at sales. Brian Tracy, amazing resource. Sell or be sold, get your way in business and life. I mean, most of these are good. I will list the ones below that I have used. A lot of the ones that I did are not available anymore, and I'm not sure why. I have one of the most amazing sales books, but they don't have it on Audible anymore. You could probably only find it on CD. But anyway, you can see Audible has a lot of awesome. Good to see you, man. Colin, I think we've done a couple of coachings, but Colin, hey, Jeff, glad I could. The part is the best sales book in the world. I'm giving it to you guys right now, okay? Let me open up where the heck I put it, though. That's the problem. Let me open it up. It's not on Audible. This is the big problem I have, and I really want to recommend this. Let me just come over here and just find it really quickly. And sorry, thank you for your patience. I just really want to find this book for you guys. Let's go to, it was under my Samsung. Here we go. Let's open up the files. Let's go to audio and see if I can find it. I know I'm not going to, and I'm wasting streaming time, and I know you guys are getting bored by now. But I'm telling you, one of the best audiobooks in the world, the one that I did a video on the right words to say, are based on this book. I didn't reinvent the wheel. I just want to regurgitate it in a way that you will understand it as an electrical contractor. You know what? I got Steve Jobs in here. I love that book. Love that book. All right. As I told you guys, sorry. I apologize. I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Is this it? Yep, it is. All right. Here's the golden nugget right there. Let me see if I can open it so we can see the screen. Yep, it's not doing it. All right. Let me enlarge this right there. Tom Hopkins. It is the audio sales collection from Tom Hopkins right there. This is the best sales audio book on the planet. If you're listening to this and you hung out till now and you own you want to, available on audio, I just checked it online. You might have to buy it secondhand on eBay. It's the audio sales collection. I wish I could play it to you. If I did, YouTube would probably demonetize me, so I can't. So, Colin, that is the golden ticket, is the #1 book you need to look for in sales, all right? Lewis, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for your vids. It is awesome to have a live master. Well, I don't know about a master. I only serve one master, and he has blessed me beyond belief, and I hope you guys serve that same master, or you guys are people of faith. The reason is, most of the time, the way I sell is from the heart. I want to love my customers. I want to hug on them. All my employees, I love you guys to death. If you're watching this, you know that. I try to take care of you as much as possible, and sometimes I'm just a jerk, and I apologize. But listen, love is the key. If you love your job, you love not making money. Where is my money anyway? My money's in my pocket. If you love making money, which I hope you don't, I hope you love making money, because money opens up doors. Don't love money because money comes and goes. It doesn't bring you happiness. But if you love selling, you love being profitable, so therefore you can do the things you want to do in life and help the people you want to, you got to love your customers. Don't sell them anything. Sell them yourself. Sell them your character and your heart. Show them that you care about them, and you will be successful. That's probably my best tip I can give you. All right, guys. Listen, I got to go. It's been about 38 minutes. Yes, I am back. I'm going to be back a lot more. I've got some video content coming in, not coaching form because I can't coach all the time, but I've got formats where we're going to talk about certain topics. For example, paperwork, and we are it's a video. It's on Kajabi. I'll leave links below, or I'll do a special video. I'll shout out to all you 480 volt members and definitely throw you a freebie. So join right now, hit the channel, like 80 volt level. My first one, I'm going to do a freebie for anybody that's on the 480 volt level. It's a $49 value. I'm going to give it to you guys for free. And what am I going to give you guys for free? If you're a 480 volt member, respond to me or DM me and let me know what topic you want me to make. And when I make that video format, it's going to be PDF in your hand. You're going to be able to print it, and you're going to follow me step by step by step exactly how I do it and how I run my business. But let me know what content. I want to give the 480 volt members a freebie on that one. I owe you guys. It's been a while. I keep saying stuff's coming, stuff's coming. It will be. Hang in there. All right. All right, Hassan, thank you so much. Much love from Toronto again. As I said, I love you guys up there in Canada. I've coached several of you. Colin, I believe you're from Canada as well. And look, keep up the good work. Let's see each other on the next video. God bless. Don't forget to ask any questions down below. Leave me some comments what you guys are going to do for leveling up in 2022. And we will see you on the next one.